I'm going to film this section here. That's a steep way I came up to my left, and this is a gentler way, but don't let it fool you. It's still steep, and a major injury coming down this, where I slipped and fell backwards and caught my leg underneath me in an awkward way and ruptured my quadricep. And when that happened, it made a loud bang, and I was crippled for months after that. And boy, even though we're close to the trailhead, it took me forever to crawl down the trail after that. Now this is where your foot tends to really slide forward, jam your toes, and I'm feeling that already here. I gotta use different insoles or different socks to figure something out. But yeah, I'm missing one of my quadricep muscles on my left side. So I'm down to a femoral tricep. Probably should have had surgery, but the physical therapist said, oh, you're only down to 85% on that side. It's not worth the risk of major surgery. So I didn't ever get surgery. So here's the trail, cuts underneath the M, the College M. You can take a right here, and that's either even a gentler way down, but much longer, much slower. And I don't remember what year it was, but little Grayson Murphy, Racing Grayson from Utah, led the women's ridge run the whole way, but she went down that way, and Christina Trigstad, who was behind her, went down this way, which is significantly faster, and beat her. And poor little Grayson was just in tears at the finish line. First place slipped out of her grasp. She did set the 29-year-old age group record, which I think still stands. Now, several years ago, I can thank little Grayson. I was doing Mount Timpanogos, northern Utah, and Grayson and her posse of runner babes, and I was trying to stay ahead of them, and I was really pushing it, which was probably a mistake because I'm not as fast as her. And I had been struggling with this torn posterior tibial tendon, and that did not do it any favors, pounding that downhill, and especially within a week got talked into running the Rainbow Rim Trail on the north rim of the Grand Canyon by, I won't mention their name, and that just compounded it. And so for several years that tendon was so sore and painful that I could hardly run, and I couldn't even hike very far without it flaring up. So, lesson learned, don't overdo it, especially two big runs back to back. I can't remember what Olympionogus is. I don't know, I think it's about 16 miles round trip. Yeah, I don't know how much vertical, maybe 4,000 vertical. Great event, or great run. I don't think they hold an event on it. So, yeah, this is bottom of the M. It's actually pretty good shape, not too loose, still affording pretty good traction. And after the previous, whatever, at this point, 18, 19 miles, and at least 8,000 vertical descent, I guess more by this time. One's quads are pretty tender, and if you don't have your shoes dialed in, one's toes are also pretty mangled from the steep downhill, and this can be very painful, but you're expected to keep on moving.
Hello.
Hi there.
Crushing it.
Yeah, thank you. You too. Looking good. Come on, Pooch. Keep going. Follow your master. All right. That's enough of this. I've tripped and fallen right here. Not very elegant, right in front of the finish line. But this isn't the finish line anymore.